Hey guys, Manny Vaya here, founder of 2000books.com and milliondollarbookclub.com. And in this video, I'm going to answer a very simple question. How much time should you spend on planning? That's the question. You know, we're into the new year and a lot of people are thinking about goal setting, resolutions, planning, all that stuff. So the question inevitably arises, how much time should you spend in planning? Well, let me first say that before you even do any planning, you need to do a review. All right. So review and planning go hand in hand. You can't just plan without actually reviewing. You can't just plan without reviewing what you did. Because if you don't review what you did, you really don't have any lessons to go from. You're just blindly planning for the next phase or next year or next month or next quarter or whatever it is. All right. So now let's go into how much time should you spend in planning? Well, the answer is really simple. It all depends on what's the time frame you're planning for. What's the time window you're planning for? Okay, and I have a really simple rule of thumb that I want to present to you, and that's the 1% rule. 1% of your time should be spent in planning. So let's say you're planning for the next day. That's 24 hours, 1,440 minutes. So 1% of 1,440 minutes is 14 minutes. So roughly 15 minutes. You should spend 15 minutes a day planning. Not only that, you should spend the same 1% time in reviewing, because that's where all the lessons are, that's where all the learnings are. So you should spend 1% of your day, which would be 14.4 minutes, or let's say 15 minutes. 15 minutes of your day should be spent in reviewing the day. 15 minutes of your day should be spent in planning the next day. Really simple strategy. All right, so now let's talk about what do you do when you're thinking about a week. Well, a week is 7 days, 24 hours a day. So 168 hours. Now 1% of 168 hours is 1.68 hours. Let's just say 1.5 hours, right? So 1.5 hours spent in planning and 1.5 hours spent in review. And I should actually say that backwards. I should say 1.5 hours spent in review and then 1.5 hours spent in planning. First, do a review of the week before you go into planning the next week, okay? Same with the month. 30 days, 24 hours a day, 720 hours. 1% of that time frame would be 7.2 hours. So give or take a little bit time here and there, let's just say 7 hours. 7 hours spent in reviewing, 7 hours spent in planning. Really simple calculation here. A quarter, 90 days. Let's just call it 90 days, 1% of 90 days, 0.9 days a day. And then another review day, another 1% of 90 days is 0.9 days, 1 day. So you can spend a whole weekend reviewing your quarter and planning the next quarter. Now, when it's 365 days for the whole year, if you're planning and reviewing the whole year, you should spend 365 days. 1% of 365 days would be 3.65 days. So let's just say 3.5 days in review and 3.5 days in planning. So a whole week in review and planning would be good, would be ideal for a year. So really simple rule of thumb, 1% time spent in review and 1% time spent in planning. If you follow this rule, you will consistently be able to make sure that you're giving your due diligence, you're doing your due diligence in planning and in review, and constantly analyzing both fronts, both making sure that you're learning and making sure that you're making progress, making sure you're learning, making sure you're making progress. And by the way, there's a great idea that David Goggins talks about in the book Can't Hurt Me. He talks about the accountability mirror. I love that idea. I've been using it for a while. I highly recommend you check it out as well. Check out my summary of David Goggins. It's on the YouTube channel and on the podcast as well. Highly recommend David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Bye-bye.